Hey, love. Y'all, how y'all doing out there? Yeah, I'm trying to get this head together, honey. But we just gonna do it like this. Okay? But my hair is not what I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about. I hope y'all having a good day out there. If you have not watched my last few videos, then please go ahead and like the videos. Go ahead and view my page and like the last few videos that are posted. Um, I did a few nail sets. I even did a live today, and I posted two um, swatch videos for my nails. So yeah, but y'all, I hope y'all are having a good day out there. As you can tell from the title, you can see that I was letting y'all know that we're going to talk about a story time. And the story time is my job is ending in 6 months. And yes, I did find out just a few weeks before Christmas. So this is a real story time. And I want to come on here and just talk to y'all that might be in the same predicament that I'm in, where a lot of these jobs are just ending without reasons, or they're ending for because the job is, it might be seasonal for some of you, but for me, I've been working at this job, doing some childcare service work for it'll be actually 4 years in June. So um yeah, so I don't know. I feel all types of ways about it. More so because what I do is I support families with paying for childcare. And for those of you who do have children, you all know how expensive, or even just care for a child, right? You don't even have to technically have children of your own, but you care for children, and or somebody that has a child. Y'all know that childcare is high now, okay? And where I live in the Pacific Northwest, y'all, I know that for a infant child, the max that I have seen a provider charge, and this is just within our program, probably 2,600. And that's just for an infant. So yeah, like not only is housing going up, but childcare is going up too. So yeah, so I support children and family within. That means enrolling them into the program. That means helping them find other resources, such as housing resources, such as healthcare resources, and food, diapers, clothes. So anything resource that you can think of, that's what I do in my role, um, on top of supporting children and families with the childcare piece. And so, like I said, I've been working for this job for about 4 years, and I ain't gonna lie, it ain't always been peaches and cream with this job. Um, but I am appreciative of my journey, being that I'm from a very small town in Mississippi, and a lot of the opportunities that I have been able to um, get here in the Northwest Pacific, I haven't always been able to get, and people actually don't get those opportunities where I'm from. So I can say that while my job is ending and it is sad, I like to say that I'm appreciative of, my job and, what I've been able to do, especially being that I have worked for the county for about, I've been up here in Washington for about 8 years now. So I've been here a long time, y'all, and I've been with the county for about 7 of those years, if you include this job, because the job that I work for is a nonprofit, but the grant that the project is under the county. So that explains my job. So y'all also know, working for nonprofit organizations, you never know when your job is going to end, when, and it's just like that for profits, right? But for nonprofits, you just never know. And honestly, being that this program that I work under specifically, um, we're just gonna call the company We Got Y'all. And if you know, you know. But if y'all don't know who We Got Y'all is, you should watch Issa Rae's Insecure. And she used to work for We Got Y'all. It was a nonprofit, y'all, and just watch the show, okay? So working at We Got Y'all, um, I have been able to connect with not only families, but I've been able to connect with childcare providers and um, you know, working with an array of different ethnicities has been able to present me with so many opportunities, such as being able to try different foods and being able to learn different languages, being able to work with families who may have been refugees, or might be migrant or seasonal. So I've been granted a great opportunity with this job. And that's why I feel like it really sucks, because it is ending and I will not be able to work with, families anymore. But I always cherish those relationships, because I know my families will never forget me, and I'm never gonna forget them. Um and I feel like that goes with saying, like, with any job, right? Like, when you do a good job and you know you've done your best, that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? So whatever happens, happens. Um, and don't get me wrong, when I first got the news, after they didn't tell us until a week, with a couple, like a week and a half before Christmas, I was feeling all the feels, y'all. Like, I was like, what am I going to do? I don't know. I just don't understand why this happening. But again, it ain't always been roses with this program, because y'all know with certain programs, you can share your feedback. And you know how it is with jobs. Like, they be like, share your feedback. We want to know what you're thinking. And sometimes when you do that, it can be somewhat wanted, right, by people, but sometimes it can be unwanted, especially when you are, you know, um you are, ethnic, okay? And sometimes as a black woman in a organization, sometimes you all know that, people feel people feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying, about us, especially when they feel like we think we, you know they think that we are, trying to tell them what to do. And it's like, no, you're asking for feedback that really is the epitome of what can change the program. But instead of you, doing this part, you're feeling this type of way, and then things get lost in jobs. But y'all, yeah, I was like, yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do, sugar. I was talking to my significant other about it, and of course, I am a spiritual person, so of course I'm gonna pray on it or whatever. And I have been, but it's just like, your job is your security. You know what I'm saying? Um, but again, I know that my God is good, so I'm gonna be good. It's just that I was able to help families who were low income, who again may have been refugees, who are homeless, who teen parents, you know what I'm saying, grandparents, and just losing their connection with them. It's gonna feel different, you know what I'm saying, after the next 6 months. Um, but I mean, I have nails to do, and I appreciate you all for coming to my channel and being here while I'm going through this time, because it won't always be like this. And for people that are also in the same predicament that I'm in, I want to speak to you as well. It will not always be like this. There's always a job out there for you if that's what you want to go and do. Or if you want to make content, I mean, hey, make content, but do whatever it is that makes you happy, and know that just because the journey is turning, right, it doesn't mean that it's stagnant. And I just want you all to keep that in the top of your head as we all go through this journey of whatever is happening with these jobs and why they're ending and all of that, because it can be discouraging. Like some days I still wake up and I'm like, oh my God, my job is literally ending in 6 months. But then I also think like, there's also a lot of people that don't have, a job or whatever. So I have to be appreciative in that capacity. But also too, it's like, well, what am I gonna be doing after this? So yeah, so I'm just here to spread some joy in these tumultuous times for some of us. And the way that some of these jobs are going about doing it though is what got me like, really? Y'all can let us know this like months in advance, even if it was a thought like hey, some things are changing, you know what I'm saying? Because now you playing with people livelihoods. Medicare is not cheap. I'm thinking, long term, you know what I'm saying? Bills still gonna get paid, but bills gotta be paid. There's security, in the foundation of you having a job. But also too is just like, really? And to give y'all a little backstory too, I started with this particular program within the organization that I work for 3 years ago. So so I've been with the job going on 4 in June of 2025, right? So I've been working for this program in particular for in June of 2025. It'll be 3 years. Excuse me. So um when I first came, I was working under a different subsidy administrator. So the administrator that is over the program now is my organization, but that wasn't always what it was. So we had a different administrator, and things weren't always, peachy keen, but we had we had, you know, more tech support, you know what I'm saying? We had more um just a more foundational team that could do more of the things that we need to do in the role. I mean, in what we're continuing to do now. But being that the subsidy administrators have changed, that isn't always what it is. So, I mean, that was one of the reasons why it's like, okay, I can see why we might need to look at how we structure our program, but to end a full team, yeah, that had me kind of stuck. But nevertheless, like I said, I have a good God above, and I have a good support system here in my home, my significant other. So I really, really just appreciate her because y'all, I'm telling y'all, the first couple of days was not easy after hearing that noise. Like after hearing that information, I had a headache. I couldn't eat nothing. I could barely sleep. Like it was bad. But with YouTube, shout out to YouTube. Um, I feel like this is where I'm gonna be from now on. Um, I'm definitely still in the process of looking for other work, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I need some stable, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't wake up every day and just be like, okay, I got steady income. Like I do have that, but after June and even before June gets here, right? I need to make sure that I have a plan or whatever. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's to come for me in these next few months. Um, but yeah, y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy out here in these streets. It is crazy out here. And then I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if y'all have been applying to different jobs or whatever through like Indeed, or even if you go on certain organizations or companies' websites. When you apply, like these jobs have not been hitting us back. Like what's really going on? I know my resume is T, so it's like what's really going on? And I don't know what's going on, y'all, but we shall see what's to come in the next 6 months. So I just don't know though, y'all. But in other news, I will be continuing to come on here and do my YouTube um, channel and talk to you all. And hopefully, I gain some more traction when I'm doing these story times, like I do when I'm swatching nails. Because I really want us to all like really grow for real, like grow our channels and just chase our dreams, and don't let one job or one thing that's happening in our life that's not the greatest right now deter us from reaching all of our goals. Because if you trust God and you trust the process, you plan accordingly and you execute the plan, you're gonna always be good. Okay. And I'm speaking to myself when I say this too, but I mean, I see so many content creators, come on here and, yes, I know that YouTube and all of the platforms are saturated, but it's somebody that's always out there wanting to hear your story, and maybe you can help them get through whatever they going through. So yeah, y'all. I just want to come on here and tell y'all what's really going on with my job and all of that, because it's been crazy around here. Um, but 2025 gonna be our year. It's going to be our year, okay? It's gonna be the year of destiny, the year of all good things, the year of growth, the year of prosperity, the year of integrity, the year of substance, the year of succession. Okay? So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and hop up off here. I just really want to come on here and chit chat with y'all and give y'all some encouragement and let y'all know that these jobs let go of everybody. Okay. But that's okay. Do not let it stop you. Okay. Um, I did let my followers know earlier that I might do another live, but because I did upload all the swatches that I swatched earlier, I may or may not go live again. But yeah, I just really want to come on here and spread some encouragement, y'all. And with that being said, I am going to hop off here. Oh, but before I do, y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there for the new year. It is New Year's Eve. If you cook you some cornbread and green some spinach and some black eyed peas and stuff, eat up. We're sending you all good juju, good juju, good juju. But more importantly, y'all be careful out there. Like, yeah, it's crazy out here in these streets, and I just want y'all to always stay safe, stay sane, um and yeah, love on yourself, love on your families, and yeah. All right, y'all, I'm out. Bye.